Na 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 na. Hello, how y'all doing? Oh, how's everybody doing today? So, we've got thing. So, ENA. I've been kind of waiting for this to come out because I really liked the original ENA, the original ENA animation series really well, and I really want to. I've been looking forward to see what Joel G's Wild Ride is gonna do next. I particularly have a fondness for Extinction Party. Out of all of them, I really have a fondness for Extinction Party, and a lot of it has to do with the bit right at the end where you finally get through the end of the maze, and then you have the drunk ENA, like, jeez Louise. I love that bit. I love that bit of Extinction Party where ENA's just acting like super drunk, and God, how does that bit even go? I actually have to go and look at that bit now. I have to go back and look at that bit now. God damn it. Where is it? That's right. Ew, even seeing. And you see anything that makes sense? Yeah, like, and it's not, like I said, it's the voice, but also it's like the way the animation distortion goes in that particular bit with the drunk ENA is just perfect. Oh, you've got like the mask, and then there's just so much about it. This one, like this bit, this is still one of my favorite ENA bits. This is probably still my favorite ENA bit, is the drunk ENA at the end of Extinction Party. Although a close second, the close runners for second are probably either the banana in Temptation Stairway, or the banana in Temptation Stairway, or the guy who's basically like the master from Fallout 2. Like, unfortunately, unfortunately, the gate is closed. You know what I'm talking about? Where like you have like, occasionally like glitch out, and then occasionally it'll also be like the staticky sort of telephone voice. That guy is also like those two from Temptation Stairway are probably also like a close second for me. What is it? Oh yeah, it's entirely because, like I said, it's like the master from Fallout 2, where he's like glitching back and forth between these different voices, and like the bit at the end in particular, like the rest of them, like the rest of them. I love that bit. I love that bit so goddamn much. I love that bit so goddamn much. It is legitimately just, again, it's Joel G does not miss is what it is. It's Joel G does not miss. That's what's going on there with that. You've got, like I said, you've got the bit from Extinction Party, the drunk ENA. You've got the bit from Temptation Stairway with the other thing as well that has been recently on my mind is the video from Letting the Days Go By, the Talking Head song, the Talking Head song, where he's like walking like crazy like that. And it's entirely because of those goofy ass, girls with autism, boys with autism videos. You know the ones, right? You know the ones like girls with autism, excited little hands, boys with autism, same as it ever was. Letting the days go by, letting the water take me down, letting the days go by, water flowing underground. Yeah, that bit. That also is a large part. That's also kind of what reminded me of ENA, believe it or not, because there is the reference to Talking Heads in Temptation Stairway. There's a reference to Talking Heads in Temptation Stairway as well. And it's like those things are just got me like, I remember this. So that's what's got me thinking about those. That is what's got me thinking about those. Oh, hey, New Around, how are you doing today? Yes. So this is actually something I'm going to be doing more often. Weekend streams are going to be starting earlier. And I'm also probably going to stick to the schedule I ran this week of the Monday, of the Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday setup. Oh, which one? Which one did you just finish? Cause, Cocoon. Run me through Cocoon again. I'm not familiar with Cocoon. Run me through Cocoon, because I'm not familiar with that name. What I really, you know what I really want to see? Get an anime adaptation, though. You know what I would love to see get an anime adaptation? But will never happen, but also cute girls doing cute things. But in World War II, what's it called? Oh yeah, The Dungeon That Kills All Adventurers. Have you read The Dungeon That Kills All Adventurers? It's by Domen Seiman, and it's still not that far along, but a new group recently picked it up and started Okay, so Dungeon That Kills All Adventurers is basically, so these two people, you have these two people you know, it starts with the normal isekai setup, right? You know, oh, person dies, gets reincarnated. But rather than being reincarnated as, you know, oh, the great hero who will save the world or go into the dungeon, or whatever, they get reincarnated as dungeon staff. They get reincarnated as dungeon staff. And so they start figuring out, like, hey, what's all the goofy shit we can do in this dungeon? Like, it's so good. It's so fucking good. What the hell is it? Who's it by? Where is, like, what was I looking at it? How far along is it? The dungeon that kills all adventurers. It is translated up to chapter 15 now. Oh shit. So, like I said, so it got dropped for a little while. The previous translation group that was doing it dropped it, but it's been picked up by a new one. Cynical Scans. I don't know if you're familiar with them or not. I wasn't until recently. But so they picked up the translation again. So chapter 15. And I know this is a little bit of a spoiler, so mute that if you don't want to get to this. But there is a bit where is it? Oh yeah. There's a bit where they start talking about, it turns out the people who do reincarnate as hero, oh no, not even hero. It turns out like you can get like achievements, right? It turns out that they get achievements, and one of the girls who was like one of the dungeon staff meets one of the people who got reincarnated as a hero, and it turns out that guy is an achievement hunter. So they start doing a thing where, oh yeah. Is that her? Oh, that is her next to it, actually. Huh. What is this that... Oh, yeah. So, she ends up meeting this guy who's like who's an achievement hunter. And they end up becoming friends. But, after they end up becoming friends... They like do the thing where it's like, oh, I want to get all the achievements. Will you let me kill you? She kills him thinking, you know, oh, he's just going to respawn the next day, right? He doesn't come back and now she's sad. That she got was make friends in another world. And it legitimately kind of comes across as, I don't know what the deal is, but it's basically because she killed him in this specific way that's not really elaborated on. He gets to go back to his old life. I believe. Oh yeah, he gets to go back to his old life because she killed him in this, because he met some specific conditions after he died. He got to go back to his old life, and she's left with the achievement: make friends in another world. And she's like, "Watch me! I'll eradicate every single adventure in the land." But you can tell she's like smiling to hide the pain. It's such a good manga, though. It is such a good manga, in no small part because it manages to riff on a lot of the isekai slop tropes, but it does it in a way that isn't mean-spirited or cheap. Does that make sense? It's not cheap or mean-spirited in how it riffs on the isekai slop tropes. It's actually kind of clever about it. Oh god, I forgot. There's the montage page where it's like, achievement unlocked, step on Cerberus's tail. Achievement unlocked, jump into lava. Oh, it's such a good manga, though. It is such a good manga, and I would definitely recommend picking it up. Another one that I need to get back into. I started reading it, but I've kind of slacked off, is Rai Rai Rai. Again, I don't know how familiar you are with Rai Rai Rai. Rai 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 is kind of in a similar vein to Kaiju number 8, but I think it's like, I'd say it's like Kaiju number 8, but better, is the way I would describe Rai Rai Rai, because it doesn't really lose the job vibe, if that makes sense. At least as far as I got into it, you don't really lose the job vibe, and it doesn't suddenly become superheroes. Ooh. Ooh. No, because you have to die in a specific way. You have to die in a specific way to go back. That's the thing, New Around. You have to die in a specific way to go back. So that is actually a really interesting question. I don't know how that's gonna get resolved, although that would be funny. That would be funny if he figures out how to die in that specific way to go back. I don't think it's gonna happen because I feel like that would be overdoing the bit. I think that would be overdoing the bit, but that would actually be a great example of jumping the shark. Because remember, when something, you know how I've mentioned this before about the concept of jumping the shark, where jumping the shark, it isn't just, oh, this is where the thing started to decline. It's also the peak. It is the peak of that series. Yeah, Fonzie was never as cool. Fonzie was cooler than he had ever been when he jumped the shark. But the problem is, the problem is they keep trying to chase that high. They keep trying to chase that high point of, you have fundamentally changed the character by doing this. And now by trying to recreate that magical moment, you are going to turn them into a caricature of themselves. The other example of this that comes to mind, so people always talk about the Simpsons jumping the shark, right? New Around. People have talked about that for years at this point. There is a there is a pretty common consensus about the exact point where the Simpsons jumped the shark. There's a pretty common consensus about what the exact point was. It was an episode called Homer's Enemy. And I'm pretty sure you know about this. I'm pretty sure you know about this episode. It's the one where a new guy comes in and starts working at the nuclear power plant, and he's the exact opposite of Homer, where he is the perfect employee. He does everything right. He's smart. He's what's the word I'm looking for? He's smart. He's eloquent. Basically, he's everything that Homer isn't. And in the course of the episode, you get to see Homer turn from somebody who is bumbling, but his heart is in the right place. He becomes a caricature of himself in the episode. And to cap it all off, the capstone to it is at the very end, when the guy dies, and at his funeral, Homer is asleep, and he just starts talking, and he says out in his sleep, "Marge, change the channel." And of course everybody laughs because, oh, it's a funny bit. But trying to replicate that bit over the years since then has just been the ruination of The Simpsons. That was the ruination of The Simpsons. I mean, this is before we get into how The Simpsons is no longer a reflection of society, because Homer is able to support a family of four. Is it four? Family of five. Homer is able to support a family of five and a mortgage on a single salary from what is ostensibly an unskilled position, or at the very least a position he got into without needing previous experience to get the job, blah 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 blah. We already know all of this, right? Like, The Simpsons, the family structure of The Simpsons is no longer reflective of modern society, and what was once considered the norm has become aspirational, and it's only going to get worse, blah 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 blah, right? That is the other problem with The Simpsons. And that's why that's a large part of why, even without something like Homer's Enemy, The Simpsons has declined, because it no longer reflects society the way that it once did. Ironically, despite having a lot of the same socioeconomic flaws as The Simpsons, you know what I feel like? Here's the thing. Yeah, the 90s are long dead. Do you know what series from the 90s was a lot more forward-looking, though, if you ask me? And this is kind of funny, considering that it still has a lot of the same flaws. You can call out that it has a lot of the same flaws as The Simpsons. King of the Hill. King of the Hill has aged better than The Simpsons. There, I said it. I've been saying it for a while now. I've been saying it for a while now. King of the Hill has aged a lot better than The Simpsons. And honestly, it's why I know some people are concerned about it for obvious reasons, because trying to bring back something that's old and trying to bring back a beloved old thing to a new audience always has a tendency to get weird. But I do believe that as long as Mike Judge holds a firm grip at the helm, a reboot of King of the Hill can work. I don't know what's happening with it now. I don't know what's happening. I don't even know if it's still gonna happen. But I legitimately believe that a rebooted King of the Hill works. As long as Mike Judge can keep a firm grip at the helm. And a lot of it is, like I said, it's entirely because King of the Hill is it? Like I said, I don't know if it's still happening, but if it is still happening, that's actually kind of shocking. Also, I think they picked the perfect career for Bobby. I'm gonna say it right now. I think they picked the perfect career for Bobby. Just like as a reflection of his character. Bobby Hill as a chef is probably the best fit they could have had. Probably the best fit they could have thought of is having Bobby Hill be a chef. So yeah, like I said, I don't know what's gonna happen with King of the Hill. I don't know what's gonna happen with it, but I definitely feel like King of the Hill, even now, King of the Hill has a somewhat of a finger on the pulse of society. Has a finger on the pulse of society, far in excess of The Simpsons. The other one that comes to mind. The other show that comes to mind as well, and it's a show that I feel like a lot of people have to do some mental gymnastics and engage in cognitive dissonance to still like, for reasons I'm not going to get into here because that's too fucking deep. But The Boondocks is one of those shows that the TV adaptation of The Boondocks is one of those things that, again, weirdly prescient. It was weirdly prescient and weirdly, what's the word I'm looking for here? Again, weirdly still relevant. Although there is a crippling flaw to The Boondocks. There is a crippling flaw to The Boondocks animated series. I want you to guess what it is before I say what I think is its crippling flaw. Because I do believe that the animated Boondocks series had one major crippling flaw that kept it from being something that is truly timeless, something that is truly like something that is much more powerful than it already is. There is one crippling flaw to the Boondocks animated series, and now this is my own opinion. It's a character. It is one character. It's a major character, and it's something specific about that major character. If you know who it is, you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't, no, it is neither Tom nor Ruckus. It's Huey. And it's specifically, there was a serious reluctance to let Huey be wrong. There was a serious reluctance throughout the entire Boondocks animated series to let Huey be wrong. And let somebody like Riley or their grandfather be right, even if most of the time they were wrong. They needed to have those moments where Huey had to learn from Riley, or had to learn from Robert. Yeah, exactly. Now you're getting what I'm talking about, right? They really need to have those moments where Huey was wrong and he had to learn from Riley. He had to learn from Robert. He had to learn from, hell, Tom or Ruckus. He had to learn something. He had to learn a lesson from Tom or Ruckus. Maybe not Ruckus, but Tom. Maybe not Ruckus, but Tom. You know, Riley, Tom, and their grandfather. You know, and they needed to have those moments where Huey had to learn a lesson from Riley or Tom or their grandfather. Absolutely not. Yeah, no, absolutely not Ruckus. But yeah, no. And like, I'm not saying it never happened. I'm saying it, even if I'm not saying it never happened, I'm saying it didn't happen enough. There was a serious reluctance to let that happen, where whenever it did, it was like pulling teeth. It was like pulling teeth, because Huey Freeman was the author avatar, and as a result, and the author avatar always has to be right. The author avatar, you know, can't be allowed to be put in a situation where they have to learn and engage in serious personal growth. And that always disappointed me a bit about that's what always disappointed me a bit about the Boondocks animated series. That is absolutely what disappointed me a bit about the Boondocks animated series, is that you didn't and I'm not gonna say that never happened. I was gonna say that never happened. I was gonna say that never happened, but that's not true. It did happen occasionally, but it was such an uncommon occurrence that it was shocking. It was shocking when Huey was wrong. It was absolutely shocking when Huey was wrong. But yeah, like that is fundamentally, I think, what is like fundamentally the crippling flaw of the Boondocks animated series, is it all too often just boiled down to Huey was right. And that got old fast. Not fast. That gets old. That gets old after a while. It's like, and it's especially because Huey represents a very narrow ideological, a very specific, I'm not gonna say narrow, very specific ideological viewpoint. That of, it is, I'm not even gonna say radical, because it's not even really that. It's that of Afrocentrism. And as a result, so you get this, eventually Huey becomes a proxy for Afrocentrism. And the show basically becomes Afrocentrism is always right. And that, like I said, I don't know. I know the response. Some people, oh, it was for black people anyway. No, the Boondocks was not specifically for black people. The Boondocks was about black people, but it was not made exclusively for black people. So don't bullshit me like that. It would have been so good. I know, right? It would have been so good. And Riley, and like I said, that actually would have been the perfect setup, is Huey gets pulled into the more radical circles in Afrocentrism, right? Huey gets pulled into the more radical circles in Afrocentrism, and Riley is the one who has to pull him out. Riley is the one who has to pull him out and be like, this is not healthy for you. I may not be a great person. I may be a fucking moron. But you have gone too far. That would have been such a great episode. But that's, like I said, that is not something that can be allowed when a character is almost explicitly an author avatar. And let's not get it confused. Huey Freeman is an author avatar. And that colors everything about that ultimately colors everything about the Boondocks characters, is that Huey is the author avatar. Oh, I need to watch that at some point. I've heard about that show. I need to watch that at some point. But that is stuff for later. For now, though, let's switch over because, well, there is new ENA. And that's what we are here for. So, yeah, let's see what we got here. Oi.
何してるんだ
Let's
さ
see.
あ来いその目を労働に向ける
Oh,
時が来た
oh. Eyes are starting up. System. 戦闘モードを起動します。 There we go. There we go. What do we got here? Oh. Oh, no, that is bad. That needs to be fixed immediately. Fuck off. There we go. There we go. Oh, that needs to be changed. Ugh. All these things I have to do to make keybinds left-handed. Ugh, I keep forgetting about it. Hey, is that everything I need to do? Yes, it is. Okay. Next important test. Can we B-hop? No, it looks like B-hop is not a thing. I would honestly kind of expect, you know why I have to look though, that's right? I would honestly expect Joel G to implement B-hop or strafe jumping, or at least make reference to it as a bit. You know what I'm saying? It seems like something that Joel G would make a reference to. Is that crouch jumping? Oh shit. Crouch jumping is a thing though. Huh. That's interesting. Yes, Vayano. Yes, Vayano. It's ENA time. It's ENA time. Let's fucking go. What do we got here? Nothing there. Yeah, no. I was saying before. I love this shit. I fucking loved. In particular, my favorite one is Extinction Party. And my favorite bit from Extinction Party is the... Yeah, I have barely any idea about anything ENA related. Oh. Well, what do you know? It turns out it's important to look up. There's a man swimming across the sky. Oh, what is that? An hourglass. Doesn't seem to do anything though. Keep looking around for stuff like that. Oh man, you know what? I'm already seeing what this is gonna end up being though. It's like with the way this is going, it's too bright. This is gonna end up being like LSD Dream Emulator. This is gonna straight up end up being LSD Dream Emulator. I could just tell from here. And it's gonna be great. By the way, I know a bit about ENA. Like I said, I know what my favorite bits from ENA are. I know about the music from it. Particularly, the music from it is one of my favorite things about the ENA the series of the ENA animations. In particular, oh yes, the creep. No. Yeah, the creepy old man that crashes your game. The Hat Man. Oh, we got stuff going on now. Why is it red? Because it's red. That's why, Voyano. It's red because it's red.
But could you tell me
Where the hell is the boss?
ENA is searching for the boss.
I am the boss.
そんなわけないだろう、青が。真に受けるなよえな。
Okay, who are you?
ボスなんかじゃない。
Dude, who are you?
Okay, you got me. I am not the boss, nor a penguin, but in fact.
What?
Dracula.
What?
ああ、いったくいかれた野郎だ。こんなやつとはもうやってられるか。
So, what are we doing?
I am Dracula.
what are your pain points? What's
What's
your
your
problem?
problem?
What are
Our business struggles today.
Let me help you invest in your future.
え？これって新手のマルチか何か？
Oh no. Okay. Honestly, yeah, no. I'm probably never actually going to stream Deltarune Voyano. Nothing against Toby Fox. It's just Undertale was enough for me. Undertale was enough for me. I love Toby Fox as a composer. I like Toby Fox as a composer. But in terms of like actual gameplay and such, Undertale was enough for me. What? What?
Huh, seems I am out of the loop. Shall we review the job description?
Yeah, like...
まあ、あんたのその変な言葉遣いで言うとすれば
Aiming for the boss's gut.
ってるのはボスの腹渡だな。そいつは俺たちの最大の
Work target?
ターゲットってとこかな。
Okay, what is that thing in the background? That's what I was like. What is that thing in the background? Are we gonna go through that thing? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. I was like, what is that thing in the background? And are we gonna go through it? Because that looks like something. Oh yeah, no, I know exactly what this guy's going through right now. I know exactly what this guy's going through right now. Cigarette smoke is vile. Cigarette smoke is absolutely vile. Yeah, go kill the smoker. Let's go kill the smoker. I don't know who the boss is, Voyano. He's the boss. Beyond that, I have no clue. Also, it reminds me. So I've been watching. So hey, new around. You know that one channel, Japan Eat? He's been doing a series about going through a shopping street in Kobe and going through the restaurants there and reviewing them. Basically, he goes into the restaurant, orders what they recommend, and then based off of like just the dish itself, he reviews it. And there is a common denominator between every single one that's been a stinker. I want you to guess what that common denominator is. They all allow smoking. Yep. What do you have to say?
You must be the entity that figured out where our target was.
Also, I just noticed the quality of the mic on this. The proximity effect on ENA's voice is so prominent here. You know, where you're like, you're right up against the mic like this. The proximity effect on ENA's voice, I just noticed, is so prevalent here. Like, there's such a strong proximity effect going on there. No need to use this now. Okay. What about over here? What the hell is this thing? What are you and what do you do? This door seems to be out of order. Job listings. What have we got? Talk to the receptionist. Use those interrogative sales tactics of yours and get more info. What's going on here? We need to get rid of this smoke. Ah, there's the stairs. The receptionist. The receptionist, you say? Ah! There's the smoke trail. I see where the smoke is coming from now. And yeah, no, here's the thing. Here's the thing. He's not reviewing these places on their atmosphere or the service, or it's purely the food. But every single place that has allowed smoke, that has the "we allow smoking," has had terrible food. And I can tell you why. I can tell you why. It's one of three things. It's one of three things. It's because of how it's because of how smoking blows out your taste buds. Actually, not one of three things. One of two things. It's either because of how smoking blows out your taste buds, or it's because a lot of these places are fronts for other business.
Did I catch you at an okay time?
No, it's not even that. Go away, you smell poor! Ah, you again, you smell poor!
Polluting our lungs.
Let's cut the crap. Yes, you will get rid of it for us so I can deal with the man in charge.
Oh, yo!
J'espère que vous racontez des conneries de prolétaires.
Oh, this one speaks French!
Le boss n'est même pas encore né. D'ailleurs, ce n'est pas de mon ressort de donner de tels ordres. Maintenant, Revenez quand vous serez
Come back when you're richer.
misérable mendiante pouilleuse démunie sans un sou et fauchée comme les blés.
Something
Who
else.
else is involved in the decision making?
Yeah.
Ah, c'est reparti avec les questions, c'est ça? Vous avez l'air très problématique. Are you poor with words or what?
Okay, whoever's doing the other voice for Edna is having so much fun with this. You can just tell right now.
Still a child of God.
Wait.
Jouez avec le feu, mademoiselle. Bon, écoutez,
What?
les génies sont les seuls à pouvoir arrêter le smoke. Tout ce qui se
Okay.
passe derrière les portes de cet endroit.
Glorified inside every door you see in this place. And don't you dare disrespect the doors.
Bless you for your business.
God. God, there's just something that's so specific. So specific about the style of... The other day, I went to the lonely door and it gave me a big gruesome hug. Where would we all be without the doors? Are these? Yes, they are! What the hell? Oh. Oh, yeah, these are exactly what I thought they were. Oh, I just noticed the mouths at the bottom, too. I just noticed the mouths at the bottom, too. God, like the art direction on this. The art direction on this is on point. Holy shit, it's good.
Made a move.
What the fuck?
Don't have anyone for Jane.
Typical gambling addict. What do you have to say for yourself? The lonely door.
Vous pensez aller où comme ça?
Not a place for scammers like you. This door is restricted for the time being. The lonely door, the lonely door, the lonely door. Yeah, no, that's a pretty common story. I know the exact one you're talking about, Villano. Where, like you said, it's that old story. Oh, rude! Wow, rude, bro.
もしあんたが探しに行くっていうんなら、俺は一緒には行けないみたいだ。
Sounds like someone's afraid. Sounds like someone's afraid.
僕のせいで足が痛くって
Bro, bro, what?
ジニーを見つけるのはあんた次第ってことになる。
What do you mean your feet hurt from the smoke? How does that even make sense?
Send me in some moments.
Oh, new things. New things here now. What do we got? Who are you? What are you? Oh, money. No, you're not.
You're not fooling anyone.
You are not the boss. I don't know who the f-
Меня звать Кейт, а ты вот Энна. Я тебя тут миллион раз видывал. Тут что, фестиваль?
Oh no, he's speaking Russian. Oh. Oh no, this is also.
Ты видал уже одинокую дверь? Я от нее тащусь. Ух, не дождусь отправиться в плащ и добросовестно тусить, нарушая все законы. Вот в этот раз я точно повстречаю туалет.
The bathroom?
Bathroom? You must be talking about the genie, true?
Джеги, как странно ты называешь туалет.
I was wondering if they would turn back into the piggy bank. Because they do that sometimes. That's like a thing. Ooh, what are these two's deal? Okay, the bellheads?
I am the boss.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Boss of what? Hogwash?
Okay, I love this voice.
Anna,
I
unpopular
love this
everywhere,
voice.
Aren't you? I have studied Anna for a long, long time.
Say, are you a professional stalker? Don't take it personally.
Stalker, huh?
No.
Professional
Common mistake,
stalker,
but
huh?
sad Mistake. Stalker entities are inside crowd.
Oh god, I just realized what this voice reminds me of. I just realized what this voice reminds me of. Ah!
No town.
It sounds like
Wow,
something
door,
out of
is it?
Warframe.
Sounds like we've got.
It sounds like
busyness
something out of
there.
Warframe.
I am confident. You are unwelcome at
Like the way this
door.
guy, like it's not just
Pierre the
it's
Genie
the
is an
way he's
entity
speaking.
with
It's his
deviant
it's his
tastes.
pacing,
Just
but it's
like
also the reverb effect and the specific tone of his voice. It sounds like It sounds like something out of Warframe. I don't like that. I don't like you. I don't know who you are, but I don't like you. And what's your deal? You obviously have coral growing out of your face, but other than that, orbit.
Do you want me
Korean?
to turn around and roll my window down?
Huh. Don't think that Joel's had a character speak Korean since Extinction Party, and even when that was the case, they didn't match up with each other. I wonder if that's still the case here, where what they're saying doesn't match the subtitles. Because that was, like I said, that was a thing in
You
Extinction
look like
Party.
a fellow entrepreneur. Let me shake your hand and collect your genius germs.
I do love the art style of her, though. I do love the art style of her, though. With it's almost got like a not quite Project Moon look to it. Does that make sense? Like it's not quite Project Moon, but it's in that same general sphere. Horse door, blood sample, fax number. And then does this door do anything now? No. Okay. This door still doesn't do anything. What about this one? Is this the lonely door? I think this is the lonely door. Yes, it is! And you know what? It honestly would not surprise me if one of them does speak Polish, Boyano. I don't know who it'll be. But I have a sneaking suspicion there will eventually be someone who does speak Polish. I don't know who it's gonna be, but it wouldn't surprise me. The bathroom. Meat hooks. Meat hook matryoshka dolls.
Gather info and ask questions.
Meat hook matryoshka dolls. We're getting into like,
this Jeep.
oh no, bathroom. What? What? Yeah, no, I'm starting to wonder what the deal with the bathroom is here as well. Oh, what's this down here? What's this down here? Sofas. I like this room a lot already. Oh, there's a shiny! What does the shiny say? Oh, Oh? The glass disappeared. No, I don't recognize. I was wondering if I recognized that recording. Because obviously that's like, it's playing a recording of, oh. Okay. Oh, but it does take us back. I was wondering if this would be one of those cases where it doesn't take us back if we go both ways. The window is always calling us to witness the beauty of the greatest existential question. Does the bathroom really exist? Oh no, the glass didn't disappear. It just stopped being stained. Okay. So we go through here next. Incense toilet. Makes sense considering this place is being referred to as the bathroom. Can't do anything with these mannequins. What about you three? What is y'all's deal?
Excuse me, Miss Boss Lady. Are you looking for the bathroom too?
I'm no longer the boss of myself. However, I can teach you to grow your own one.
Yeah, the red and white face, yeah.
That is amongst the weirdest spells I've ever heard from a witch.
Oh?
Do you by the chances know how to reach the genie?
Oh no, it's glitching us out! It's Lalilulelo! We can't say Patriot! We can't say Patriot! Oh
Let's not make any
we can't say
compromises. I
Patriot.
must get rid of this smoke to reach the boss. And it looks like this bathroom could be the key to our
Oh, yeah, we can't say we can't say genie. We can't say genie.
For the bathroom and promptly got lost.
This is exactly why we should have gone to the purge event. We could have tried going to the bathroom from there.
Psst. We should go home.
I just realized that like I don't think it was like, yeah, we can't say genie, we can't say Patriot. Lali lulelo.
Say, you seem like an entity who loves overworking themselves. And we seem to share the same final destination.
Yes. Oh, but Voyano, remember, there's another. There is another. You bring up Poland, but there is another.
Useful in that business of yours you like so much.
There is another. Consider that possibility. Job accepted.
Horrible choice, but precise. Anyway, the
last time we saw her,
she said
Seal
she'd ask
House.
for directions
Wait,
inside
Seal
of
House.
House.
Baby, I can smell you like a kiss from a rose long ago.
Don't you remember? We saw her heading out from there to the complete opposite.
Oh no, it's Lovecraft's cat! Oh no, it's Lovecraft's cat! Don't say his name!
Time to get
Don't
to
think it,
work.
don't say it, don't think it, don't say it, don't think it, don't say it. Don't think it, don't say it, 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 don't think it, don't say it. Ah, yes. Which one is that again? Is that Malta? I'm trying to remember which flag this. Oh, Greenland. Ah, yeah. Greenland. Oh! Although, actually, I did mention it. But Malta is the other one as well. Malta and Monaco. Sorry, why can't I remember the fucking name? Malta, Greenland, and Monaco also come to mind as well. Don't give Lovecraft the What are you doing down there? What you doing down there? Get your ass out of there! Get your ass out of there! Get your ass out of there! Get the fuck out of there! What the fuck you doing down there? The fuck you hiding from, huh? The fuck you hiding from? Bus stops are a good way to travel around here, but they need the essence of your blood to identify you, of course. Yes, the gun people indeed, Voyano. The gun people indeed. Is this? Oh shit!
Oh no,
A rat!
Guarda, mia signora, non passerai. Possiedo questo ponte. L'ho acquistato stamattina.
I'm the anthology anomaly! Step back, jackpot!
Ehi, ehi, ascolta qui, cortigiana onesta! Ho appena vissuto il giorno peggiore della mia vita! Va bene? Ho combattuto 3 volte! No, 4! No, 5 volte!
Oh, it's Italian! I was trying to figure out which language this was, because it's like, oh god, I understand this! Oh god, I understand this! And then I stopped understanding, and I was trying to figure, is it Spanish? No, it's Portuguese! No, it's Italian! He's speaking Italian!
He's gonna cost you for every condolence.
Aspetta. Condoglianze? Mia signora pensa che mi piaccia tutto questo? Essere un accumulatore professionista non è uno scherzo.
It's like, I don't understand everything he's saying, but it's like these moments of like passing in, passing out, passing in, passing out of understanding. And it's honestly even weirder than if I didn't understand it at all.
Mi è successo al dannato obitorio. Era così vergognoso.
Oh no.
Ok, guarda. Vedi quell'edificio distrutto e vedi
You know what's the other thing you never do with Lovecraft, New Around? You know what the other thing you never do with Lovecraft is, right? Never remind him about his wife.
Voglio che smetta di guardarmi. Se trovi un modo per coprirgli gli occhi o qualcosa del genere,
Never remind H.P. Lovecraft about his wife.
Potrei darti la mia gratitudine. Qualunque cosa, non lo so.
Job accepted. So, let's see. We've got.
Perfetto. Ora smetti di guardare le mie proprietà.
We've got the voyeur up on the second floor over here. All right, let's see what job stuff we've got here. Kill that man's stare. Block out those eyes. Find the sources of the smoke. And have you seen this witch? Find the missing witch. Seal house. Seal house. Oh, hey, there's the flying hippo thing again. Got guard duty in the morning. All right, see you later then, New Around. Oh, we can't cross that. I don't know if that leads to Seal House or not. I'm gonna guess that it does, because I don't know where the hell Seal House even is. Whee! I don't remember, Voyano. I don't remember if they did. I don't know if they did or not. I just know, like I said. So the thing about Lovecraft and his wife is, the reason I bring that up, so Lovecraft was notoriously anti-Semitic, but he also had a Jewish wife. And so now his wife is kind of what made him become less, his wife did lead to him becoming less anti-Semitic, but it does still lead, it is still comedy. It is still absolute comedy, because you'd have these moments where he would be going on these like tirades, and then his wife would be like, excuse me. Oh, he doesn't grasp my goal. To toil beyond death itself. I don't understand. I need to get back to my duty. Are you a bug? Can't stay here. I'll be back to work soon. I want to go back. I'm so tired. Okay, we've looped around. So, we gotta find a way to push you or block your sight. How? Now that's the interesting question. Everyone wants to go to the bathroom, but no one wants to die to reach it. Cowards! Oh, you look familiar.
May I offer you a divestment opportunity?
Divestment?
Yes, divestment.
Are you making fun of my unemployment lives? I don't care. Don't care. Go away.
Oh, she's kind of cute.
You are ENA?
She's kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie.
More of a lifestyle. That's my destiny. What more could
What can I do?
God knows the rest.
I am nice to you, and this is a nice
Hey, Vajana, you wanted somebody to speak Polish. There you go.
Entities like you get punished for the sins of others.
Tell me, I'm joking. Fell for it, didn't you?
Miss, could you keep it down, please? The pizza guy is right here.
You know, I'm pretty good at organizing words. I should be the CEO of organizing events or something.
Oh, no. She is, I mean, yeah, legitimately, she is pretty cute, though. But yeah, no, I'm fucking with you, Villano. I'm fucking with you. But, I mean, okay, look. You have to acknowledge that Grzegorz Pinchikevich is a long-running joke for a reason. Grzegorz Pinchikevich is a running joke for a reason. Oh, what can I do with the... Can I drive the car? Miss. Grzegorz Brzęczyszkiewicz. I saw it! I saw everything! Today, a man has been forced to desist from his labors.
What a who could dare?
What did he do? He thinks he started World War II. That's what he did. The heads of this entity being kidnapped not microseconds ago. Free his head from this criminal misdemeanor.
Delighted to help a business fellow.
New job. What do we got here? So, heads. Taxi driver. Block out those eyes. Maybe you can help? Brzęczyszkiewicz. Grzegorz Brzęczyszkiewicz. I can't sell things to ENA! No, no!
Guys, wait! I'm not doing what you say I'm doing!
I told you I'd shoot, but you didn't believe me! Why didn't you believe me? Holy crap. You convinced me. But I can only sell one thing to you. Take it or leave. Oh? Mayonnaise. Not for ENA, not for ENA, not for ENA. A special cream best used as a sleep mask. 10 chocolates, but you don't have enough money. Maybe another time then. What are you? I'm off to purchase some water at the vending machine before directing myself to the purge event. Hangovers in the afterlife can make you real thirsty. It's not that hard, Wojano. Grzegorz Brzęczyszkiewicz. Brzęczyszkiewicz? Grzegorz. And this is where he's from. And this is where he's from. This is where he's from. Let's go see what you have to say. Oh, you're the person that talked about the bus stops. So let's see. Oh, is this Seal House? I think this might be Seal House, actually. Oh no, it's the fairy fountain. I am the wizard!
Greetings. I shall be happy to explain everything to you. One person can be in two places at once. Although, the magician does not have to be in two places at once. He can be in one place at one time. Because he would be lost in the other person's mind.
I love his face. I love his eyes. I love his eyes. He's just like, there's no time to explain. Get in the van now. We're going. Like, come with me. There's no time to explain.
Business with
your stupid boss! Firstly, I need to get more info on this pointless shit!
Every time. Like I said, we can't say Patriot. We cannot say Patriot.
Everyone these days is in search of the bathroom. Now, you didn't hear it from me.
Oh no, the beam's gonna vaporize him. The beam's gonna vaporize. Oh no!
The way to enter the bathroom is through that giant orb you see in the sky past the bridge. But
what I figured.
In order to reach it, we must create life and
he is a movie character, Boyano. He is a movie character. That's not his actual name. So that's not, no, Grzegorz Brzęczyszkiewicz is not his actual name. Even in the movie. What is his actual name in the movie? Francisek Dolas. That's his actual name in the movie. And like I said, he thinks that he started World War II. That's the whole thing is, he thinks he started World War II, and the name Grzegorz Prędzysikiewicz is just that it's just the name he comes up with to fuck with a German officer. It's the name he uses to fuck with a Nazi officer. Yeah, Franek Dolas. That's his actual name. But he uses the name Grzegorz Prędzysikiewicz to fuck with a Nazi officer. But it has also become a running joke. It is a running joke on how Polish, particularly when written, is like incomprehensible. Okay, that doesn't have anything to do with you. Let's see. Something about creating life itself. Life is the secret tool. Witches carry enough supplies to... Oh, let's go talk to the witches again then. Let's go talk to the witches again then. And let's see what they have to say. Oh no, Lovecraft's cat's back.
Make it to the purge event, and it's all her fault.
Could you hurry, please? I miss my coffee.
Okay, no.
I'd be surprised if she's still alive.
No. Okay. Can't do anything with that. What about you? What are you trying to spell me? And then you're still down there. Oh, what is this thing? You know? Yeah, I don't know either, Villano. I don't know either. The filers will be angry. But again, we're not gonna get into that right now, because if I get into that, we're gonna be here all goddamn day, and I'm gonna be in a shit mood at the end of it. See, it's not like I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, I don't want to talk about politics because it ruins the vibe or whatever. It's when I start getting into stuff like that, I get angry because my heart is on my sleeve. And I'd much rather my heart be on my sleeve than be like, oh, I'm just a chill guy. I don't want to ruin the vibes.
Esci dalla mia prospettiva.
Yeah, but no, let's drop it here because like I said, otherwise I'm going to get angry and it's going to be ugly. So yeah, let's drop that here, okay? Let's just drop that here right now because otherwise, like I said, I'm going to get angry and it's going to be ugly. Let's see then. What can I do about this guy's stare? What can I do about this guy's stare? There's something I can do here, maybe. Nope, I can't get up that way. Oh, Minecraft movie is gonna be bad, but I think it's gonna be one of those movies that is bad in a funny way. Does that make sense? It's gonna be like Morbius. I can honestly see it being like Morbius, where people... Oh, there's no... good luck. That's all I'm gonna say, Boyano, is good luck. I think that is... I don't see that being a good movie at all. I think it, like I said, I think it might be bad in a funny way, but it's still going to be bad. So, good luck. That's all I can say to you on that one is good luck. Oh, there's more over here. Wait, no. We have to go through that little door to get through that one. Okay. Hey, there's always a first time. Oh, no. Okay, that's nothing there. Oh, God. Now, you mentioned cinema. You mentioned cinema. Now I'm just thinking about the Benny Benassi song. Have you ever actually listened to that song? It's a fun song, by the way. It's a bit old now. It's kind of like maybe, I think it's like 8-10 years old now. But it's a fun song. Oh, Oh, what have we got here? What do we have here? I could watch you for a lifetime. You're my favorite movie with 1,000 endings. Forever fascinating. Oh. 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 Oh, you're devious. You're devious, little fuckers. What have we got here then? Go back this way. Oh. Oh, hello. ENA acquired. Pet. Babies? Pets? Tonight's dinner? No one's certain. Hope you don't stop running. Ever my wonder. You are the cinema. I could watch you forever. Action. Thriller. I could watch you forever. You are the cinema, my Hollywood treasure. Love you just the way you are. My cinema, my cinema. How do I get up here? I can't use you as a stepstone, so I have to find some other way to reach that point. Yeah, no. It's Benny Benassi, Gary Go. The song is called Cinema. The way I discovered it, ironically, is... So, it was in a game. I forget which one. I want to say it was Forza Horizon 3. It was featured in Forza Horizon 3, but specifically, it was the Skrillex remix of Cinema that was featured in that game. And that's how I know about Benny Benassi's Cinema. Oh! We can jump quite a bit further than I thought we could. Yeah, no, I am a lot pickier about music and such like that, Voyano. I will also just mention. Oh, I found the guy. I found the taxi drivers. Okay, so that is the taxi driver figured out. And there's also something else we grabbed here. I don't know what that is, but oh no, ball. Is there a way we can access our inventory? We should still have the taxi driver's head, though. So that's good. Now that we've got that, how do we get out of here? That's the new question is, how do we get out of here? What? What's a good song, Voyano? Like I said, you have to understand, I'm a lot pickier than you are. I'm a lot pickier than you are. I generally try to give things a chance, but I'm also very much the kind of person, I don't just like stuff. It has to do something for me. Ah, fuck. Okay, so I'm gonna have to figure out another way down there. Oh, Sprint did it. Okay. Isle unto thyself. Never heard that one. Maybe I'll listen to that after stream, see if how I feel about it. I'll listen to it after stream, see how I feel about it. Now it's my turn to give you a recommendation. And now it's my turn to give you a recommendation. Listen to, I would say you should listen to the album Unkillable Angel by Ada Rook. That, like I said, that has been a great album for me this year. I don't know if you've ever listened to Ada Rook before, but you definitely should. I'd also recommend listening to North Lane. What album was it? A friend showed me this recently. A friend showed me this album recently. I'm trying to remember the name of it, of the album. But the band is called North Lane. What was this album called? What was this album called? Song from it was Plenty, but okay, I have to look at the album name now. North Lane discography. Is it Obsidian? Yeah, Obsidian. So the album is Obsidian by North Lane. I really, really liked that album. I was introduced to it recently. The Hawaii Part 2 album. Okay. Island to Thyself. The album is called Hawaii Part 2. But yeah, no. Listen to Obsidian by North Lane and Unkillable Angel by Ada Rook. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just go this way. Holy shit, I'm a fucking moron. Okay, now I gotta figure out how the fuck we get out of here. This place is a maze. That's where we got the pet. Maybe we just follow the flow backwards and we'll get to an exit? Worth trying. Just follow the flow backwards and that might get us to an exit. Yeah, this looks right. Yep, there's the exit. Okay, so now let's go find that taxi. Let's go find that taxi. Taxi, taxi, taxi. Where is the odd taxi? Deru ni yorisotte kapu no awareta no. God, I wish I knew actually the lyrics to. I wish I knew the lyrics to. Sure, yeah, no, go ahead. Tell me about the album. Tell me about the album. Like, what kind of music is it and all that kind of, like, what's the sound like? Good riddance.
What kind of work are you inmates offering to the public?
I bring doom to anyone looking for it. 12/12/2012. Okay. Has 11 songs. Sure. I wanna take it for a ride. Taxi! Let's go! Let's get into the odd taxi. Oh! Okay. Interesting. Oh boy. Let's see what we got by finding the taxi driver's heads, shall we? What is the purge event? First song is like a minute thing to set up a motif to be used through the album. Okay. Holy shit, there's a big storm going on right now outside. I don't know if y'all can hear that. There's a big fucking storm going on outside. Been waiting for this to actually come through. Honestly, though. I have been kind of waiting for this to come through, actually. Because I've got a bunch of melon and pepper plants that... Island to Thyself, so you won't spoil it. You won't spoil it. Okay. Oh, be right back. I think somebody needs something. So, if you'll excuse me. So this storm is getting pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. The storm is getting pretty bad. So I think we're gonna call it early here because I'm seeing like power flashes and such. And I don't know if that's gonna kill the stream or not. So apologies, but I think we are gonna call this early. Thanks for telling me about the album though, Villano. Thanks for telling me about the album. Who is on? Oh, I know who we're gonna raid. Let's go say hi to Colt. See what he's up to. In the meantime, as always, you want to see what I'm up to off stream. This is all the places you can find me. And as for the raid message. But thanks to everybody who came by. I will see y'all tomorrow for Falcon BMS.